The Haifa Laboratory for Religious Studies is an academic framework that promotes civil and social changes by getting academics to work together with religious communities and religious communities to work with one another. We're bringing in this academic expertise into the realm of interfaith dialogue. I think this is one of the unique characteristics of Haifa. You have a very peaceful interaction between members of different religious communities. You have Jews, Christians, and Muslims live not only in the same neighborhood or the same street, but also in the same apartment building. And this is why Haifa poses an exceptional example of shared society.
لا شك أنه مدينة حيفا هي من المدن الجميلة، من أجمل المدن في دولة إسرائيل، لأنها تحتوي على الكثير من الديانات، وهذا شيء مميز لمدينة حيفا. ودائما نقول أن الحديقة هي موجود الله سبحانه وتعالى خلق الأزهار متنوعة بألوان جميلة، ألوان زاهية، وهذا ينطبق على مدينة حيفا.
From my perspective as a historian of religions, that was a fascinating thing to explore. And I said, hey, why don't we have here in the universities, a center that will study religions, particularly how they interact with one another. That's where it started.
There is no much research conducted among religious communities. So you hear these statements here and there that this is the reason why this is going on. But then this is not something empirical or something that is objective. And when you know the reasons, you learn more. And when you get educated and you know things, objectively, then you are empowered to act.
We had a meeting with some ambassadors visiting Haifa, experiencing common life in this city. One of the meetings was at the House of Grace, where we met with a rabbi, a sheikh, priest, to hear a little bit about the life in Haifa and how we can overcome the challenges and build bridges among the people that, after all, they are all looking for a better future and they will need to learn how to live together.
And what's so special about the academic perspective? It brings in complexity. It brings in measurement. It brings in assessment, questioning, doubts, but also means for identifying success. This is what we specialize in the academic world.
They have checked how many people are religious in Israel, and we found out that 80% of both Jews and Muslims in our area believe in God. So to say that without relating to religions, which in it have culture and history and identity, then we put aside a very big part of who we are, and we won't bring it into the conversation, and then we won't be able to have a real conversation with the other.
We may be different in terms of our theologies, but the set of values we share is extraordinary.
דת היא הדרך שלנו, ואני תמיד אומר את זה, ואני אומר את זה לכל בני הדתות. כשאדם משועבד לדרך כלשהי, כן, ולא עושה דברים מכוח האינטרס האישי שלו, אלא באמת שהוא זה, אז זה בהחלט מעצב אותו ואת מה שמסביבו. כשאני יודע שהדת שלי מחייבת אותי לכבד את האחר, לעשות למען האחר, וזה לא משנה. אני לא רואה באף אחד על פי לאום כזה או אחר, אני רואה אותו כאדם.
At the end of the day, the Haifa Laboratory for Religious Studies is not just about academics. It's about the betterment of our society in Haifa, in Israel, and regionally.